So, after once again falling into the ocean, the gang end up on the Long Ring Island. Everything on this island is long and very strange. Some guy on stilts is rescued, and he still has a horse that gets attacked, yada yada. Anyway, the point of that character was to introduce us to the real plot of these episodes. The true peak of One Piece. The Foxy Pirates! A group of individuals that go around challenging pirate crews to Davy-back fights. Winner gets to keep all the opponent's crewmates or their Jolly Roger. Nami and Usopp are very much opposed to such a wager, but Luffy accepts the challenge anyway. Some racing later, and wham, they lose. As the great Dom would say, family. Oh wait, wrong one. Whether you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning. And so they lose Chopper. But with the 2 events left, they may get the chance to win him back or lose more members to be continued. Okay, I didn't actually read this part of the script beforehand. What is this? As the great Dom would say, family.
Hmm.
All right, so we watched some episodes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that.
So we got a new opening and a new ending, I think.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Okay, hold up. I'm
You seem
pumped.
really excited about this.
This is the first of many of my favorite One Piece openings. I love the ever-living shit out of Kokoro no Chizu by Boy Style, alright? This song
Wow.
slaps.
It's really on about that.
Alternatively, I had to sigh a big fat F of despair. We've gotten so far, gentlemen. I no longer have OPs or EDs in English to look forward to. They're all gone. They're done. They stopped doing it after these episodes. It's such a shame.
Get fucked, Joe.
I'm gonna make a controversial opinion piece just for Justin here. I enjoyed the ED way better than the OP.
Oh, yikes! That's a big slap
Well,
in the face.
I think you're wrong. That doesn't infuriate me.
While I do think that you are unequivocally incorrect, you fucking idiot.
You're objectively in the wrong here, you stupid bitch.
I actually enjoyed Bon Voyage more than the new OP.
You can get the fuck out, Devin.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like an objectively wronger opinion than mine. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know, that high note of Bon Voyage was
Yeah, I agree.
every time.
I think Bon Voyage slaps personally, and I would absolutely put it above this one. That as a personal
You're both
take.
fucking animals.
You know what? Call me Chopper. Call me a horse. And we also got the first that I think we only saw the one eye catcher, right? The Luffy looking through the spyglass or whatever.
We changed the mid rolls finally. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset.
I am too. I kind of like the
I already
rolls.
missed the wanted posters. I liked to play the game where because with the wanted posters they would do the jingle and then you'd show the wanted poster and you go like, oh wait, yeah, whose jingle is this again? And then it'll flash the wanted poster for whoever's jingle it was. Now it's just always Luffy.
No, they eventually incorporate other people.
Yeah, that will change eventually. They'll all get their own little eye catcher eventually. My impression is that probably they just led with Luffy for a few episodes and then they're like, oh wait a minute, that's right, we have other people in the crew.
They were too busy working on this gorgeous animation.
How about that 720p?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, dude. This is the first batch that's finally in 720.
I got to
Holy
watch
shit.
Bellamy get his shit kicked in high definition, baby. It's like that
We all know
time
he
Dad
high.
brought a fucking... Yeah, I mean, he's definitely fine. There's no way he's dead from that.
Why do you guys just assume that? All right, I don't
We've
like
been
this.
done dirty twice.
Not only is this the present day, he didn't even quote unquote die on screen. So that's
Ooh.
double whammy here. Bellamy is definitely fine.
Is he alive? Absolutely. No one dies in the show. But saying that he's fine, I feel like it's a bit of a stretch.
Is it though?
Yeah, and then we also get your boy Doflamingo from out of left field for whatever fucking reason, who apparently Bellamy's been working under all this time.
That was out of left field for me, and I watched the show already.
Yeah. I thought because we saw them together, like I forgot what Doflamingo looked like, and then they were in the same frame together. I thought we were about to learn that Bellamy and Doflamingo were related somehow.
Oh, that like Bellamy was like Doflamingo's brother or something?
They both have, whatever the relation was going to end up being, besides like, I don't know, like Doflamingo's probably not Bellamy's grandfather or anything. Otherwise, that dude's got an amazing moisturizing routine, and I need to hit him up for it.
I'm just saying.
I thought we were about to learn that they somehow had a relation to each other, other than the fact that Bellamy was just some schmuck that worked for him.
Nah, it's definitely just a captain-subordinate relationship.
Yeah, he's just like, I vibe with your cause, and I choose to be a part of it, and then you forcefully make my subordinate try to fucking murder me.
Yeah, I can't believe Big Knife is the one who had to take Bellamy out.
He's still just a random goon to us right now, right? Like, we don't have any reason to, like, fear or, like, worry or even be interested in Doflamingo. He just kind of exists.
Other than the part where he's a bloodbender.
Doflamingo has been introduced in a way that implies he's, like, gonna affect the plot. Like, there's no specifics about that quite yet. But personally, I think just the 2 times that we've seen him so far, I think it's only been twice. Both times he has just been like exuding menacing aura, and I feel like that does work for me, at least as a viewer.
I would only counter and say it's not so much menace as it's just fucking big Chad energy. That dude is having the time of his life.
It definitely, like, this time was more about like I don't give a fuck. But like the first time we saw him at like the meeting of the warlords or whatever it was officially called, like he was just chilling. Like he showed up with the other guy who had like the cross or was holding the Bible. Was that
Kuma,
what it was?
Yeah, Bartholomew Kuma.
Yeah, Kuma from Street Fighter.
But I do have one question though. So he clearly he has like some kind of power to control people. Do you guys want to like take any stab? I'm gonna say this: if it was a devil fruit, what does it do and what is it called? That's my question to you. If you had to guess as to how he can control people.
The blood fruit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was the first thing that popped into my head too. I think Avatar's just spoiled that for me now, where like if anyone can control anybody else, they're just a bloodbender now.
Yikes.
Listen, after what we just watched Silver Fox Foxy guy show up with, like, anything is possible here. This guy showed up with the slow fruit, and what does he do? He shoots slow photons at people. What? What? Robin has the flower fruit, and she makes limbs sprout from anywhere she wants. That's nothing. It's a nice spin on the power, but it has nothing to do with flowers.
Hey man, why you gotta like make it sound so bad, dude? Look, maybe this is what you gotta do. You gotta get to the creative mindset, like your boy Oda here, okay? And you need to get to.
I'm pretty sure this is just the Coke speaking.
You joke, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There are some like fucking funny ass fruits out there that are literally the same as others, but because they're like slightly different or have a different name, they are a unique fucking fruit. But they're essentially the same as another. There is more than one of those out there.
He's the static fruit, but he turns into a balloon.
All right, so we get the little mini Doflamingo thing, and then we move on to, Long Ring Island.
The shit is stupid as fuck.
Why? Come on, man. This is the fun nonsense.
Before we get to the meat of all of these episodes, there's 2 things I want to talk about from like that little snippet with Bellamy and Flamingo. One, Bellamy agrees to like stay part of Doflamingo's crew. After all this shit, that man's got Stockholm syndrome to the fucking max.
Yeah.
He idolizes the guy. Like, what do you want, man? Like,
it's like every minion to any supervillain ever does the same thing. It's
I'm
not
sure,
surprising.
I'm sure Doflamingo like accidentally saved Bellamy's life or something when he was younger, and now he's pledged a life debt to him or something. But Doflamingo doesn't even remember, so he's just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
You killed my brother. Do you not understand how little that narrows it down?
I don't even know who you are.
So, Long Ring Island. Let's just summarize the major elements here.
Is this where what's his face got Holy the dog from?
I don't
Absolutely
feel like it
not.
is, because Holy seems to just be like an oversized dog.
I'm only saying this because when we first saw the bear, I was immediately like, is this another walking dog? And then it pans up and Luffy goes, it's a bear.
There's a lot of walking bears in this universe. You notice that?
Yeah, there are. I was really hoping this would be another hiking bear scenario. I don't know how it would have been, but it would have been so good. I miss hiking bear.
I want to see a whole episode of just hiking bear doing hiking bear
Right? We
things.
need to just hard cut in the middle of an episode like we did with Doflamingo in this bullshit. Like we need a hard cut, but a hiking bear on fucking Drum Island, dude.
and people bowing to him.
Yeah.
All right, but so this whole island, its shtick is that everything on it is long, right? So the trees are long, the fruit is long, the animals are all long, but
the
not
words
all
are long.
So we get introduced to our random ass new plucky guy. I honestly don't even remember his fucking name.
Wait, hold up, I wrote it down. I definitely did. I not write his name down. Am I disrespectful?
All right, so
Tonji. No, his name's Tonji.
Old
There we
guy number 7 in this whole series or so.
Tonji.
He's been on some stilts, and well,
For 10 years.
for 10 years,
And the bamboo
and his bamboo stilts
that kept growing, despite the fact that he made these like he didn't just like climb up on bamboo that was planted. Like these are bamboo shoots that he chopped down, right? Like
yeah.
I'm not a gardener, but bamboo doesn't grow anymore when it's not plugged into the ground anymore,
it
right?
Does not. That is not the way that works. You can't just. It has to at least be like seeded and rerouted before it'll just start growing again. If this guy can walk with them, then no, there's no reason these things should have been growing.
In a universe with powers and all this nonsense, are you really disbelieved?
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens every time where we go like, this shit is stupid.
You want to talk about nonsense? The nonsense that none of them know how to sail.
Yeah, that is also absolute nuts.
I think they just chose not to. Like they were content to just like every 3 years move islands when the tide goes down for a day.
My question is, why do they move islands? Most of the time, it's like for like a reason,
for
such
funsies.
as like.
Didn't you hear the old man? Everything is long because they long for excitement, Devin.
Wow, I didn't realize that all of these bits, all these jokes were actually the same. That's fantastic. Well, I'm going to tell you who my absolute ham is for this entire series is going to be Foxy, Silver Fox Foxy, baby.
Get the fuck
Nice.
out of here.
Good
Get the
job.
fuck out.
I
Great
love this
segue.
fucking idiot.
The energy I'm getting out of Silver Fox Foxy is the same I got from Wapple.
He's not even a silver fox.
Well, he's got like a silver tattoo on his chest. he's how do we describe Foxy? Big buggy energy is the best way I can describe him. He's nothing like Wapple, all right? That's all I'm saying.
He's a little like Wapple.
He's way closer to Wapple than Buggy in my eyes.
It's Buggy in a Wapple uniform.
Yeah. Although I'd probably go Wapple in a buggy uniform.
Here's where we're at, though. So Wapple is like an asshole just to be an asshole, and he's loud, obnoxious. We don't like him. Now
Right.
Foxy.
This is what Foxy is, but Foxy's upfront about it.
Yeah, like he's just like, no bullshit. Like, I'm a pirate, and I'm gonna play the pirate games the way I see fit.
But he's also bad at it.
Well, he won, didn't he? You were
He
there.
had 3 traps specifically to get them off course, and they were so painfully obviously not true that
Well,
even his own
that's the joke.
dumbass goons fell for them.
That's
Exactly.
the joke.
That's the joke.
And
Why?
he still won the race.
We only got past them because we had Nami and Robin.
You know, that bit where, you know, they're swimming in the boats or whatever during their race. The stupid announcer, which fun fact, in the dub, the announcer guy is Space Dandy, which is a fucking great
Nice.
time. So he when he's like nagging on Nami, you know, talking about
Guess we'll turn right then. Like hell we will!
What's this? She broke it! Our boss is blowing number 18! Operation Lie to Them had failed! What a formidable woman! Does she not believe in anything in this world?
Can it, jackass!
She's foul-mouthed, too!
And she's got a filthy mouth on her. I wrote down, I don't know if it's maybe the same line, but in the sub version, but I have a quote from him too that just goes, I have a question for her now. What does it mean to you to believe exactly? Because she just like doesn't do anything that he throws at her. Doesn't believe any
the
of the
Nami
fucking
roasts
shit.
were honestly my favorite part of the
Oh,
entire
they're so
fucking
good.
episode.
Well, they had to counteract all the brokenness she is because Jesus.
Yeah, right.
She's carrying that whole team on her back.
These are the
I don't
facts,
know.
though.
I feel like Luffy kind of carried for a good
Luffy didn't do
portion.
shit, all right? Luffy
What do
did
you
absolutely
mean?
nothing.
Luffy had one good idea.
So really quick, let's also describe what brought us to the race, because we just kind of cut straight to the race. So
Yeah.
Foxy, being the Foxy man, he challenged everyone to a Davy back fight or whatever. And what it means is it originated in some like faraway island that they called like the Pirate Paradise or some shit like that.
Pirate Island.
Pirate Island. And they basically, it's like a tradition amongst pirates where they just play games against each other for each other's crewmates whenever they fucking feel like it. They'll challenge one another, captain on captain. And if you fail to actually go through with, said deals, if you lose members or whatever, you get sentenced to the Davy Jones's locker. And at one point, Chopper even asks Robin, like, wait a minute, who the fuck is Davy Jones? And then she's like, oh yeah, he's just the sailor who was cursed by the devil and now is cursed to sail the seas under the ocean floor for all time. So we've got confirmation that Davy Jones and Davy Jones's locker's a thing in here. So hey,
I'll take it. It's cool.
we like
Is
it.
Davy Jones a real person?
I'd bet. Shit, if we get to meet Davy Jones in this show one day, I'd be happy.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that'd be kind of sweet.
This Davy back thing really brings it to the idea that what if Roger stole a lot of pirates from people?
How many main pirates actually do this as like a part of their like shtick? Honestly,
I have a feeling that the games were different back then. They were more, I think they were less goofy and more like, hey, I challenge you to a duel, kind of like Achilles style. If you beat my champion, you can pick up the flock. And they were like, yo, bet. And then they get their fucking ass handed to them on a silver platter. And they were like, all right, your crew's mine now, bitch.
So it's implied that like Whitebeard and what's his face? Well, Roger were like rivals or whatever, because like Whitebeard's just like the oldest goon so far. You ever just think they played merry-go-round with their crew? It's like,
That's
I
what
challenge
I'm
you to a
saying.
Davy back fight. All right, cool. Now give me your doctor.
Yeah, you think there was like a field day that all pirates just joined up and like had like a event like this where they all just had races and like
It's a family reunion equivalent of all the pirates.
yeah. Except in this case, you don't go back home; you go back to whoever won you.
Well, they did say that this originated from Pirate Island, so like it very well might have just been a thing that they did for
So
fun.
Pirate Island was a big shuffle button.
They could shuffle on the playlist.
Your captain is like, wakes up one day, is like, my crew's kind of feeling stale. Need some new life on the ship. All right, boys.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go to
fucking
Pirate Island.
mid-season trade.
This is like when you take a pet to the vet, but you don't tell him you're going to the vet.
You say you're going to the park.
Yeah, you go to the
Oh,
park
no.
and you get it all excited, and then it like sees Pirate Island in the distance. It goes, oh no.
Oh, no.
I want to stay. I want to stay with the crew.
What did I do wrong?
So right, so Foxy is apparently a veteran at these fights now.
yeah. So
Sure.
we're led to believe that he's been doing Davy back fights for a bit. He just has like a crew of like several hundred who just they have like all of these like booths and they have like food prepared all the time. Honestly, they know how to party. I'm gonna give them that. Like
He's got a ship that carries around a carnival.
yeah, he's just got like a fair on standby at like any given time of the day. Like it's great.
Which is fire, by
To
the
be
way.
fair, I feel like this should be Buggy's thing, considering, the circus.
This is literally why I called him Buggy, and for whatever reason, I'm getting outvoted, but that's fine.
Because he has some hard wapple energy.
So anyway, so he's like, they do a Davy back fight. Luffy agrees, and the stakes are every time one of their crews win, they get to steal a crew member from the opposing team,
Or the
And,
Jolly Roger. Or
or
Can they
their
steal
Jolly
anything
Roger
else?
flag, whatever. I think it's just crew members and Jolly Rogers.
What would happen if you took the captain?
Well, we know
you
that.
absolutely can.
We know that because the captain got stolen off of that stupid ship we saw in the first 5 minutes of the first episode we watched. And they introduce us to him as they explain the Davy back fights. They go, look, the crew I stole from that other thing. And it goes like, and they like all introduce themselves. It goes, I was the captain. I was the cook. I was the doctor. I was a nobody.
They just grabbed me because I was like slightly higher than the rest of them.
Yeah. So like they just lose the captain. Like all of the other guys were just like, they were just wandering aimlessly. doing nothing.
So the first challenge was going to be a race, which is what the latter part of 1 or 2. I'm sorry, not 1. 209 and 210 was them going through the race, and this is when Nami is just having like massive carry the team on my back energy because Usopp made the boat, which is great. Robin's keeping the dream alive by keeping it moving pretty much all the time because these other guys are idiots.
Did you write down the names for the ships, by the way? Because I forgot to do that.
All I remember is the something tiger was theirs that made it to the end. One was it's a raft. The other was just some barrels, which was Chopper and Zoro's.
Yes.
It's just a raft.
Yeah, it's just a raft with Sanji's and Luffy's. And
These names are a lot funnier in the dub.
Yeah, it's in the dub it was I think Zoro's and Zoro's and Chopper's was basically barrels, and then,
that's what it was. That's what it was.
And then Sanji's and Luffy's was at least it floats.
Oh, that one's better. That one's better. Yeah, in the sub it's a raft.
So they go through the race, and at one point, so Foxy, like his crew admit themselves with like 7 teams or something like that,
Some shit like that.
and the main team that they were racing against was this like pointy nosed chick and a fish person with a shark. Portia, correct. That is the chick's name.
You know, Foxy has a really vast array of characters on it. So he's got like giants. He's got giants with like fish.
No. He's not a giant. He's a half fishman, half giant. And I wrote down in my notes, I went, wow. I don't know which way it went, which one was the mom and dad, but wow.
Wow.
I mean, you know, there could be fishes that are like, what if it was a whale?
There could. You're not wrong. It could be a giant fishman, like just an abnormally large fishman, and they could make it work, but wow.
My favorite of those bits has to be still where Portia falls for one, where she
falls for the fake goal.
Meanwhile, Portia and the cutie wagon have tragically stopped at the fake goal.
What's going on? Who won the race?
What the? Where did everybody go? The purity of your heart is astounding. Pay attention, Portia. You've been tricked.
This goal is a complete fake.
What? Who would do something so evil?
You know, the other thing that we didn't even talk about, I kind of want to backtrack a lot. What did you guys think of those sea monkeys, though?
The best thing to come out of it is the sea monkey Luffy face, and that's all I have to say.
So when they showed you the sea monkeys, did you expect them to be that large?
I did not think I'd be looking at a fish monkey thing, all right? I just thought it'd be a monkey in the sea, just chilling, swimming around.
Under the sea.
When I saw them in the beginning where they were just like backdrop, like shadows and everything like that, I was like, they're gonna be huge. And they're gonna be huge, and they're gonna be important for some stupid fucking reason.
And little did you know that yes to A, not so much to B.
Yeah,
all they did was
not
make
so much
one big
important.
wave.
I mean, what if they're part of Davy's crew
Oh shit!
Could be true.
or Foxy's crew?
Well, maybe I'm trying to give them a red herring, Jordy, and you just kind of ruined the vibe. So
Am I though? Because I don't remember what happens. I remember this. I've only seen this 2 times, and I'm pretty sure I skipped this the second time around.
These are probably the facts, though. Honestly,
I'm kind of disappointed that we've just diminished the value of the kickback of an impact /
well, here's the
rejectile.
thing, though. I'm gonna say this. You know, Usopp is a very special character.
Come on, hurry. If you don't use it soon, we'll be sucked down into the giant whirlpool.
Why are you smiling? You know what it's like to use that thing? If I do it again, I'll break my shoulder.
That's a risk I'm totally willing to take.
That's because it's my shoulder. Impact time. Hey!
This man survived a Mortal Kombat execution, okay? He's very uniquely qualified to tank. In fact, this is what I'm going to argue. He is the biggest tank in the whole series, all right? That's all I'm saying.
Is he?
That's all I'm
I feel
saying.
like Zoro's taken more beatings.
Yeah, I feel like that one's better.
I feel like I think we've already established Zoro's the tank, right?
It's Usopp.
Also,
all
that
right.
thing's based on how much you store in it. It's not really like always going to be super strong.
Yeah, but it was still enough to lift them up and over out of a whirlpool, then across like a good chunk of island.
I want to know why he didn't drop it. This man's got the grip strength of a fucking
Listen, he's dead. Listen, he traded a bunch of rubber bands of doom for those dials. He's not going to just let him go like that.
dude facts. But, they eventually they get to the end, and they're about to win when your boy Foxy unveils his super secret technique, the slow beam. And you just see this these purple, I don't know, bands or whatever, shooting out of his fingertips.
Just waves.
It's little waves. And it's not really made 100% clear what happens, but I'm sure the audience can kind of infer at that point. And the enemy team wins, so the straws have to lose a member. And then Foxy comes taunting him. He goes, aha, yes, I have slow powers. I can manipulate slow-mo photons, which is magic for saying I make you go slow now for 30 seconds.
I like how they try to scientifically explain it, though.
I feel like they took the time to call you a moron by explaining all of this, because it just goes I distinctly remember at some point them going he goes slow, I use my slow photons, and then he pauses to look at all the confused faces, and he goes, yeah, that they're a thing. Don't worry, that this is real.
You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love this for the next 20 episodes, I promise.
Oh no.
Like I told you, strap in. It's gonna be a ride.
You're right. It's gonna be the next 100 episodes.
This is the arc right here.
Do it. Kill me now.
Doflamingo who?
Pull the trigger.
Man, dude. Devin, I feel like you wait, what do you got against your boy Foxy? Come on, man. Actually, no, don't even answer that. I don't even want to know. So, moving on.
I was about to say, do you really want that answer?
Yeah, we don't want this tirade.
I could go for 30 minutes.
No, we're good. So, Foxy explains his power, and who does he take but everyone's favorite doctor in the house, poor Choppy, dude.
Choppy's tears were my tears.
You guys! Listen! I only went out to sea because of you! I won't! No! I refuse! Luffy, you invited me! I set sail to be one of the Straw Hats! I won't go with them!
I'm not trying to join these assholes over here, okay? I refuse to do all this shit if I'm not going to be a Straw Hat. And then Zoro, he comes back, the big brother steps in and goes, all right.
Quit your belly aching, Chopper. It's disgraceful.
Zoro?
You made the choice to set sail as a pirate. Only you. And now you have to live with the consequences of that decision. A man would suck it up and quietly watch the rest of this game.
And even Nami on the side was like, why do you gotta be so harsh? And then Chopper was like, no, you're right. I needed that, Zoro.
He's like, no, yeah, it's fine.
I wrote this in my notes. I don't know who in the production, directing position, whatever, decided that Zoro and Chopper would be the best couple in this whole fucking universe, but I'm here for it.
Dude, I've been saying for years that their relationship is severely underrated. Severely.
I definitely didn't notice it in the first watch through. Now I'm noticing it. I'm this feels right.
Honestly, I think that we covered mostly everything though, right? That's it?
We forgot one important detail.
Oh boy, what did we forget?
Luffy is also disgusting animal.
I knew this would come up. I knew it. The moment it happened, I went, oh, so Luffy's a villain now.
Well, what happened?
Luffy eats the core of a long apple.
He ate the core, and we know what we think about people who eat the core.
Wait, you guys don't do that?
Not even close.
I don't know if you were there when we did this one, Jordy.
Maybe a little bit of Eneru seeped into him when he came down.
Yeah, it's a mutual.
He took that piece of Eneru with him after he kicked his ass.
I full on paused my episode and I just sat there and went oh, okay, so this is a thing, huh? We're just turning everyone's a villain now.
Everyone's the villain, dude.
If you eat it top to bottom, you never notice it.
What are you on about? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, try it.
Jordy, I want you to send me a video of you eating the apple from the stem down.
No, I mean you get rid of the stem, but even the top part, where the core starts, what are you talking about?
Clearly haven't tried it.
No, I haven't, because I'm not an animal.
All right, everyone relax, okay? Luffy gets the Valentine. Is that what you need to hear today? All right, let's move on. All right, fucking we're done. So, next week is going to be 211 to 24, unless anyone have anything else to say? No? All right, good. 211 to 214. And moving on, let's go to the quotes. Who
I'll
wants
go
to start?
first because I only have one after the octopus thing deflates. And they're like, saying their goodbyes. Sanji goes, so long, seafood ingredient.
I wrote down a lot of like really basically all gag because that's everything
same.
that these episodes are.
No, you didn't misspeak. You didn't misspeak.
No, yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's I wrote that one down. There's like Usopp giving Robin more pirate lessons, going like, "Hey, what do you mean you saw the island like an hour ago? When you see an island, you got to say this." And then he looks at Luffy, and Luffy goes like, "Men, I see an island, yahoo!" and then he's like, "All right, now you try, Robin." And Robin's like, "All right, so like really, there's a lot of fog around here, and we need to not run around or something." And then like immediately after that, they get ready to land on the island, and Usopp like keels over in.
That feeling just got worse.
Hey, Chopper, Usopp's come down with another bout of scaredy cat-itis.
Well, there's no cure for that. All right, let's go.
Chopper pops up and goes, "Ooh, yeah, there's no cure for that one."
Damn
so
it, you sniped me. No, not like this.
So that's fucking that's a fire quote. Sanji has another food-based quote too at the end when the Chopper gets taken, and it's basically right when 210's about to end. He goes, "Don't worry, we're gonna take our precious emergency food back and then some."
Christian, no! Why you snipe me like this? You motherfucker.
Because it happens to. I needed to go second this week. I've gone like last, like most weeks in the last like month or two, so I needed to be the sniper this time. I needed this.
All right. Well, at the risk of losing more of my quotes here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go next. Let me make sure I scan through. Another one that. Fuck, you said that one. No. Oh, here we go. When they went to the house at one point, the old guy was like, yeah, I have some like milk in the fridge if you guys want to like, have some milk or whatever. And they were like, wait, you were up there for 10 years. And he was like, oh yeah, fuck. And then he just comes out with this like rotten lard, absolute like disgusting piece of nonsense. And he's just like, do you guys want some cheese? And he's like, how fucking stupid do you think we are? And then the mad lad proceeds to have a bite, and then Usopp is like, what are you stupid? And Luffy's like, oh well, if he'll eat it, then I'll eat it. And then Usopp's like, no, don't you fucking eat it. And then sure as shit, 3 seconds later, he keels over.
Yeah, and after he gets done explaining how he's just like built different than these young millennials, and he just keels over dead.
Chopper comes up and goes, yes, food poisoning. And then
with a stethoscope, by the way.
You kids go on your fancy adventures, but you're shy when it comes to new food. Someone call a doctor.
What did you think was going to happen, moron?
Oh, there's someone get a doctor! Hurry! Wait, that's me! It's food poisoning.
Yeah, you think?
You're funny, old man.
All right, I'm good. I'm done.
Now we have to do the golden ham.
Shelly.
I ain't doing the horse. I ain't doing the horse.
How did you snipe? I got sniped by my golden ham pick.
Oh my god! What do you mean you got sniped? Come on, dude.
She waited 10 years, dude.
Bro, the only thing that's more loyal than that horse is Zoro, and that's, hard feature,
I remember once upon a time when we chose these, we thought about it like from a, who had the best presence? Who had the most significant,
Shelly.
I
literally almost cried because I thought she was dead.
She almost died, dude.
It says
right.
while in the same episode, you literally watch Big Knife nearly cut the head off Bellamy, and you're just like, no, he'll be all right.
Because we don't like Bellamy.
Oh, God. Fucking...
Nor do we care about Big Knife.
Oh, Shelly. No, not Shelly. Oh, but Bellamy, yeah.
Nothing. It's less
fine.
about the fact that she almost died and the fact that she waited for this man in the same spot for 10 years.
Oh, my God.
I will say the other villagers did her absolutely dirty by leaving her saddle on that entire time because goddamn, like that's gotta be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's absolutely a
There's
fucking
got to be
dick
some
move.
irritation underneath there.
Yeah, like she's chafed real bad, and she just lets him like hop right on after 10 years too. Like no questions asked. It's like if we were doing a Valentine award, it'd be a hard sell between Luffy and all of those villagers to me. To be honest with you.
Oh, I didn't realize that Christian had a lot to feel on these eps. I'll be honest with you right now. All right, so what about you, Devin? Who are you picking? Let the record show that literally if you pick the horse, it's already over, so.
I mean, I already picked it.
Oh my god.
Wait, did Jordy say he picked the horse?
Jordy
Yeah, I said it a little earlier. They were right.
All right, well, you know what?
Let's go. Wait,
I
want to hear Brendan's consolation though, or Devin if he's got nothing else.
Let Devin finish his thought, maybe.
let Devin too.
Like the only one I could justify is Nami, but at the same time, I just was so
then they don't
disinterested. Yeah, they don't even win. And it's like I was so disinterested in this fucking race. I have to give it to Shelly.
Let's go.
The only one that the only other scene that made me feel something was Chopper, and none of y'all are gonna vote for that one because he didn't do shit. So
yeah, I love my boy Chopper, but he doesn't actually do anything
it.
else besides give that speech. But what say you, Brendan? I need to know who you are trying to take down Shelly with here.
One of us.
All right, fuck you, Shelly. How can you vote against Shelly? Look, did you see that face? Look, did you see how happy she was?
One response, Nami roast, would have been my only retort.
So you want the announcer guy?
I would have, but that's fine. I'll be on my own hill. That's fine. That's cool.
He'll be here for a while. Maybe next time.
Yeah, fuck you. I hate all of you.
That's fine.
All right, what are we on next? Are we on? Oh, hey, we're on Grab Bag.
Why don't we dive into the what kind of carnival game can we play? Like ring toss? We got ring toss, right?
Ring toss.
Yeah.
I love ring toss. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, here's your 3 rings, sir. Try and hit this stack of 120 bottles that I've got for our grab bags.
Before I throw, I just got to ask. These are not. They don't use copyrighted sonic ring sounds, do they?
No, of course not. Nah. We are a respectable organization.
Hey, Christian?
Yeah.
I glued him down like you told me to.
Oh, good. The Gorilla Glue, right? The stuff the girl put in her hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, good. All right, sir. Step right up.
All right, sweet. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah. Sorry about that, bud. Why don't you go again? You got 2 more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
You landed it in the trash can. That's impressive.
I put a lid on that trash can too.
I just put a little too much heat on it. I've been going to the gym a lot, and I think that I'm just kind of like I don't understand my own strength anymore.
You're built different.
I'm built different.
Just built
is what
different.
I'm saying.
Just reel it back a little bit. Reel it
All
back.
right, yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry. One more time. And
Recommendations.
Hey,
we got it that time.
You're not terrible. Devin, what the fuck?
I'm down, I swear. Must not have died fast enough.
Son of a bitch. All right, hey, top shelf prize. Do.
Oh, we got all the copyrighted sounds, don't we? Son of a bitch. At least that one was homebrewed.
Just like our chainsaw noises.
Nothing brought me so much joy as listening to Brendan's chainsaw noise not get edited out. It haunts me, but in a good way.
It haunts my dreams. Yeah, we got recommendations, and this week is my recommendation, and well, I'm glad because I actually just revisited a super fun sitcom that I completely forgot about. Reddit reminded me of it. And I started rewatching it. No, it is not fucking.
Is it Friends?
No, it's not Friends.
Is it Seinfeld?
I like to think that contrary to popular belief, I actually appreciate good media, but
okay. That why we're doing a One Piece podcast?
Oh, so you're watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I do not watch Grey's Anatomy. No, I was I checked out Better Off Ted for the first time in a really hot minute. And it's as good as I remember it, way ahead of its time. It's essentially like it's like Office Space, but it's got a mean Parks and Rec vibe, I'm going to be honest, but like a research facility. But all the characters that are in it are fucking hilarious. I'm a sucker for like those characters that are always like, Omega Bros, like, Troy and Abed in Community or whatever. They've got a version of that in this show. I forget their names. They're called like Lernell and Phil or something like that. And they're just like research numbnut idiots. And all of the best clips that come from the show are these two just doing absolute nonsense gags the entire time. And it's a really fun show. I highly recommend it. It got 2 seasons, got canceled, unfortunately, but...
All right, better off said. Let's go watch it somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. That's all I got.
Yep. So
All right, then.
I guess that's it. So follow us on Twitter at Panda Sightings. We're also on Instagram where Justin likes to throw a lot of stuff. And same tag at Panda Sightings. If you have any questions, send them to pandasightings@gmail.com.
Also, now we're here. If any of y'all out there have picked up any one of our recommendations and like have thoughts about it, let us know. That'd be cool to hear.
That would be cool, actually.
I've watched Jujutsu Kaisen since you recommended it, even though it was kind of all on my list anyway.
You will be happy to know that I have taken your recommendations into consideration because you are my friend.
I would have watched it anyway.
Well, at least I reminded you what your backlog was like. You're welcome.
Too much to watch, too little time.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are watching One Piece instead.
Yeah, dude, this is like my 4th go around. Like, I'm okay.
All right. Bye.
Adios.